Hello everybody, this is my 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and today we'll be diagnosing and repairing the HVAC blend door issue on the passenger side. So in this model, I have two controls for heat levels on the passenger and driver side. In this case, the passenger side is getting no heat. No matter where this dial sits, I get no heat, just cold air. My driver's side is fine. So, after doing some reviewing online, we found that the part, excuse me, the blend door, is going to be back here, behind this panel, accessible through the glove box. I was able to find the part, find out what was wrong, find a purchased item online, and we're going to go through how to find that and replace it. We are going to start by opening the glove box. I've already emptied mine out. To get the glove box out of place, you need to remove the retractor, which will slow its descent. And then we have to get past these two stops. We'll take the door down. We'll have to disconnect this wire hookup in the back, which has a slot to take it out. And we'll take the door off completely. One of the easier ways to do this is to use the driver that we're going to need for this, which is a T20. We're going to simply get up at this stop, just go a little bit past it. Come back here. We're going to disconnect the retractor, pull it off a little bit, and actually you can see back here, it's on an oblong hole. So we're going to remove that. All right, we needed two hands to remove that, so we got it loose. Get our driver back. We're going to pop this other holder a little bit. There we go, drops open. All right, we're going to reach under and loosen up our connector there. I believe that's a radio connector. And that'll just pull straight out with a little bit of force. There we go. So it's hanging free. Now we're going to just pull the glove box off the hinges. Now you can feel back here where the tip of my finger is that there's a slot opening in this connector. There are a lot of models of vehicles that have some other pin in place or a screw or something, but fortunately this just pops off. There we go. It's one side. All right, we have the other side. We'll let the glove box come down. Remove our connector. Connector comes out. We're going to put the box to the side. And here we can access all of our HVAC equipment. So here we have our HVAC blower, our blower regulator. This is our power wire that goes to the blower. Up here, you can just about see this motor. And that motor controls the recirculation baffle that's right on top there. All right, there's all of our ducting. Right back there with the silver paint on it, that is our blend door actuator. This item that we have in the way here is what I believe is one of the receivers for the keyless entry system. So we're gonna have to remove all that, tuck that out of the way, and then we'll get to our blend door actuator. All right, the receiver's removed. Its bracket was pulled off of this metal bracket here. Very simple bracket. I did break one of the prongs, but I'm fairly certain that this is going to be weak because it looks like white plastic or nylon, and the vehicle's about 12 years old right now, and I don't want to break anything further than I have to. So here's our actuator motor. We got two T20 screws, one up here, one down here. And I'm going to remove it without removing the wiring harness, so I don't have that other breakage issue. All right, here's our blend door actuator motor. That's the drive on it. You can see it's a star similar to a Torx with one flat landing. And up here, this is our broken, what they call the blend door lever. Now, this is not really a lever as it is an adapter. And I believe that this is an adapter either to get everything closer to where they needed it when they designed this vehicle, or this is the sacrificial piece that you'll break before the motor breaks the baffle inside. There's our baffle control. Right behind it, those are our heater lines. So I can reach in and actually turn this with a little bit of strength. I've done it before, but it always drops back to this cold default mode. But figure right there, that's about where the heater core is going to be. If the baffle breaks inside, then every resource I've read said the heater core needs to come out, which means the entire dashboard has to come out. So hopefully that's not the case, and this lever, this sacrificial part, has failed first. So I've purchased the replacement parts from blenddoorrepair.com. It's about $11. It's no longer in production, no longer able to be found anywhere other than eBay and this gentleman's site. So I bought 2 of them. That way, in a week when the other one breaks, I'll be ready for it. I was very happy with this, very quick shipping. If you're going to buy one, I recommend you buy it from this guy. These parts might as well have come from Mopar. These are not 3D printed or cheap little knockoffs. These are nice parts. They're worth the money. So we're going to go through reinstalling everything. All right, so we have this little barb or receiver on the end of our blend door, and that's going to index up with this slot right here. You can just about see it there. All right. During this repair, you want to make sure your blend door motor is actually working. And here it is actually working. So it's turned all the way to high right now. All right, now I'm going to turn it all the way to low. And it makes almost 1.5 rotations. So we're going to turn it back. We're going to turn it to low and leave it at low. Because that's what our system's running right now. It's running low air temperature. I do find it interesting that this does not have a stop. This could be why the keyway broke, and it is entirely possible that the motor is bad because it stopped broke internally. So now it is a good thing I bought 2 of these. So you can see here we have this flat landing, and then our adapter we have a flat, like I said, on the Torx type design there, keyway, we have a flat landing. So we'll be able to just line it up with our tool. You can actually tell that this is what generates the stop. See that now? So we're going to turn this all the way up. All right, so now we can see that the motor reaches the stop on the keyway. Go all the way to low. And there's the other stop. All right. All right, I've got the adapter in place, and we're going to fit the actuator motor over it. All right, we've got the motor in place. It took a little bit of torquing on it to get it properly aligned. Fortunately, there's a little tab back there that's not a screw head, but helps us align it for putting in the screws. So now we'll reinstall and test. All right, vehicle is on. I'm going to turn this dial all the way to warm. I hear it turn and stop, and I don't hear anything else breaking. So I think we're in pretty good shape. We're going to reinstall all of our components and take her for a test drive. All right, good news. We've got heat when it's supposed to be heat. When we turn it down to cold, it's cold. This works. I'm very happy with this part. A very easy replacement. And I'm glad I didn't have to take apart the entire dashboard and replace the baffle. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps.